Live show.
Tom, hey, I know she's following me up. Big Boss Man shit. Yeah.
I've been telling me in different hoes. Me and bro, we switching lows. Hit her with a pick and roll.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Up. Welcome back to another episode of Boss Talks, the Up edition. So we outside, as y'all can see, and just switching things up compared to where we were at last time. We were at my job during my break. I'm talking to y'all, but this time I'm talking to y'all before I start my workout. But I had something on my mind that I think that we can all relate to, something that we all have, or we all have shown aspects of having, which is pride. And the good, the bad, everything dealing with what is known as pride. And as a human being, I apologize about the music in the background, but that's what you're gonna get, especially living in New York. Hey, I love all music. So shout out to all my Hispanics out there. But besides that, like I said, we all have something that we call pride, and pride can be a beautiful thing. It can also be a dangerous and very corrupt thing. But let's just jump right into it. What is pride? Pride is whatever you're doing, whatever it may be. You have the utmost acknowledgement for your own capabilities in said subject. And for me personally, I have pride in many things that I do. I feel like I'm not, if not the best scanner in my field, one of the best scanners. And I just started. I have pride in my brand. We haven't been a brand for so long, but we're established, and I know that we influence many. And I have pride in myself being Nigerian and just being Upayemi, up to you guys at home. And I feel that just all of those things I describe is what makes pride beautiful. It gives you the ability not to have to worry about somebody tearing down the accomplishments that you've worked, you've put so much time and effort into. But this is where pride can be a dangerous thing. Is said said accomplishments can blind you from the fact that other people can still accomplish the same thing, or if not better than what you did. And it can turn somebody that could have possibly been an ally into an enemy just because you're mad at the fact that they can be better than you. And that's where we're at the crossroads of what pride is. And like I said, everybody has the right to be prideful and whatever it may be. But pride can be very dangerous when you start to tear down your fellow man, fellow woman, whoever, in regards to, let me uplift myself. So for me to uplift myself, I need to tear you down. And for me personally, I struggle with keeping my pride, but not letting my pride turn or tear somebody else down. And in today's day and age, it's like everybody just does not care, or has a lack of empathy for their said person, and it's sad. But like I said, pride is something that's beautiful. Pride is something that we should all exude. Just to play devil's advocate, you probably looking at me like, "Up, what the hell you talking about? Who cares if I'm prideful?" Well, this is where pride can hold you back in life. Being too prideful, you're gonna stop yourself from having certain connections, meeting certain people, being able to connect with people on a different wavelength, because you don't see yourself in a lower standard. And it's not to say that you can't be a lower standard, but it's to say that it's okay to take yourself out of your own shoes and understand that in this world that we live in, there's always going to be somebody better than you. I mean, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, they probably walking around the world thinking that nobody's better than them. And that's what's going to lead to their downfall at some point. Because in this life, like I said, it's one thing to say I built myself, but it's different. It hits different when not only me or you, but the people that helped you get to that point in life now stop supporting you. And now the things that you did build off of the time and the effort on an individual level would mean nothing, because you don't have that team to help you keep that structure alive. You see what I'm saying? And I feel that we can all understand, or we can all We can all get to that point where our pride will literally lead to our downfall. And this is why I wanted to bring it up to you guys at home is what are some things that you have pride in that you know is holding you back? That you know if I maybe change my attitude, I can get to that next level. For me, I have pride in my ability to save, but I understand that that ability to save is what's going to also hold me back from taking risks to invest. And I understand that. So I'm not as prideful in my saving abilities, but more so I'm prideful about how I handle my money. And that's just now I'm trying to change it and restructure the way I view money. But like I said, I had to take myself out of my own shoes to understand that okay, you in this bracket, but for you to get to that next bracket, you need to understand that that thing that you cherish so much is what's holding you down. Another example I can give you guys. Everybody knows I'm Nigerian, just like my partner who's not here, I did. We're Nigerian, and I can't speak for I did, but I can speak for myself. I have the utmost pride in being Nigerian. For the longest, I would always just say I'm African. But in that same breath, I should never look down on the fact that I'm an American born citizen and the fact that there are people who have the same pride as me, being Nigerian, would die and kill for the opportunity to just be American. And I'm still coming to grasp with that. For all the wrongs that America has so many blessings that we are blinded to that if, as soon as we come out of the country, it's pretty evident that the world is not on America's level, just on the facts that the rights the citizens have, the abilities the citizens have, and the ability to voice their opinions. It's not like that around the world. And our pride is what's blinding us from said facts. This world is built off of the hard work of men and women, but it's going to be destroyed off of our pride. The pride to understand that we are not the greatest, we are not the best. There is still room to grow. I hope I'm making sense. I hope I'm not losing you guys. And that is why this topic is so important because not only do we show and exude our pride, we wear it on our sleeves. But now, as we wear it on our sleeves, we're trying to tear down the man and woman to the left and right of us just so we can uplift ourselves even more. Why? Pride is a beautiful thing. Having pride in what you do is a beautiful thing. Having pride in what you've accomplished is a beautiful thing. But don't ever let your pride make you feel like you're untouchable. We are human. And that goes for anybody. I don't care if you're living in a penthouse, it can all disappear like that. And the thing is, our pride is what's going to blind us from seeing those warnings. Our pride is what's going to stop us from gaining those relationships that we crave for. I mean, for me personally, when I was in college, I was very, I won't say prideful, but I was very excited to be in the away from home setting and just going crazy and enjoying life in college. But after graduating, it became very clear to me that all the women that I was chasing after, they didn't feel the need, the yearning for compatibility that I was searching for. And I can say now, without a doubt, I definitely have that. I have that partner that can not only listen to me but comfort me. And it's a shame to say my pride blinded me from that person for years. But now it was after being in a dark place, being in just feeling like I'm by myself, even though I have plenty of support surrounding me, just that feeling of being alone humbled me. It made me realize that that pride that I had during my 4 years of college was just a false sense of security and a false sense of ego. And once I got out of that, and basically during that COVID time, being alone, even when I wasn't alone, being around my parents, I still was alone. I didn't have that person to listen to me. But once I lost that pride, once I lost that ego, God just works his wonders and he dropped that person back in front of my life. Apologies for the background noise. You know, we got speed demons out here. Make sure y'all not speeding, especially during this weekend. Make sure y'all driving safely. But besides that, like I said, my pride it held me back from what I was yearning for in life. But now, once that pride in the fact that, oh, I'm a rugby captain, or I play for this team, or I'm strong, or I got these brothers that will go to war with me on the field, and all the ladies love me because of that. Once that that sense of ego disappeared, and I was just up at going back to school again, up at looking for his career, up at looking for that sense of belonging, was when I found it. And I'm still prideful. I'm prideful in my own certain ways, but I don't let my pride blind me. I don't let it blind me from this beautiful world we live in. And I can say without a doubt that I hope you guys aren't doing that. I hope you guys are enjoying every day and enjoying the people that are in your life. But don't let your pride or their pride get in between the success that you can have in life. Our pride will build us and it will also break us. But it's up to us to let the pride do what it has to do. So, like I said, don't be prideful, but be prideful. I know I'm a hypocrite at that sense, but I hope you understand and just be prideful in the sense that you can be great, you are great, and you will continue to be great, but don't let your pride make you feel like you're better than the next person. Because we're only in our own lane and we're only competing against each other. And that moment you start to compare yourself to that next person, you've already lost your race. But besides that, it's been your boy Up At. And this has been another, I don't know. I'm still thinking of a name what we're going to call this, but we soon going to have Aded back. We soon going to have more guests back. Make sure you guys keep subscribing, sharing, and following, liking for sure. Follow us on Instagram at BossTalks the podcast. Follow me on Instagram at @AfriKing_AfriKing because I am the African King. Besides that, it's been your boy Up At, and I hope to hear from you guys in the comments, and I hope to maybe one day see y'all. But if I don't see y'all, I appreciate you guys for watching. Peace.